What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Nerdgasm. Today we're going to be looking at some of these leaked photos from the Flash episodes. Some of them have to do with what seems to be Flash versus Savitar, and another one seems to have to do with some kind of funeral that's going on, but I have my suspicions that it may not be what it looks like. First, let's look at these funeral scenes. The thing about this is that, yeah, they're all wearing black. You know, clearly it kind of suggests that there's a funeral. There were other pictures that were in the daytime. They were at a cemetery. So, yes, whole funeral thing. The reason that I don't want to say it's this funeral is because this woman right here looks like it may be Nora Allen. It looks like Barry's mom might be back. And this kind of makes me think that it might be a Speed Force thing. Maybe the Speed Force is messing with all of them. Maybe the Speed Force pulled them all in. I don't know. She wouldn't be there unless it was either a Speed Force thing or it might be some kind of dream sequence, a nightmare sequence, one of those things where maybe somebody's already dreaming about what it's like when one of the team dies. We see that HR is there, so it might be Harry that died. But really, it's a pain trying to decipher what this is because the majority of the cast is there, plus this woman who looks like Nora Allen. So to me, it just seems Speed Force or Dream episode. And then there's even a part of this where we see Barry kissing Iris, and she's all sad, and apparently Barry's leaving with this manifestation of this woman. So it's possible I'm just a stretch here. It may not be a nightmare sequence. It may not be them being in the Speed Force. Maybe it was the manifestation of Nora Allen in real life. And then she was taking Barry to wherever they had to go. I don't know how they would manifest a physical copy of someone because that would be legit to see. Because even in the comic books, that's not like something that we see. We've seen the whole fake people reality, making your little paradise world in the Speed Force, but we've never seen the Speed Force manifest themselves as someone else to try and get in contact with someone. So that would be legit. I would love to see that. And also, it seems weird that it would be a funeral sequence. All we've been hearing about is, I gotta save Iris. I can't marry you because you're gonna die. I want to marry you because I love you. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, no, maybe so. And now they're having another funeral for someone else that died. If it's Joe's girlfriend that died, that's just messed up. That's like, why are you beating on Joe? They're beating on Joe harder than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is beating on Mac right now. It's just, it's not okay. I need it to be some fake kind of world thing, all right? Dreams, Speed Force, whatever. Just don't let other people keep dying. I can't handle that. Please stop bringing people to die. Next thing I want to talk about, guys, is that it seems like we get a look at how they're going to stop Savitar. Barry has this huge ass gun. If you've ever seen Doom, then you know that is a BFG. So it looks like Cisco cooked something up with the help of HR, and they're finally going to be able to stop Savitar. And I don't think that this would seem completely crazy because Savitar seems like he's been a lot slower since he's been out of the Speed Force. That whole fight scene when he came out of the Speed Force and Barry was able to hold his own, I think now that he's not running through the Speed Force because he was trapped in it, he's now just a little bit slower than what he was before. So, you know, Barry having this gun, it might just amp him up and he might have that leg over on Savitar. The thing I instantly thought of when I saw this gun was an issue from the comics where a scientist at Star Labs named Dr. Elias actually builds a gun that steals Speed Force energy. He tried to use it on the Flash, and then Daniel West, Reverse Flash, got it, ended up shooting Iris by accident, and then he tried to shoot Barry Allen again. It was like this whole thing. Now, the gun doesn't look completely similar to it, but we've seen them bring tech in before, you know, the flash ring, the vibe goggles, all that cool stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, oh, dang, how are we going to stop Savitar? Oh, well, we could use a Speed Force gun. And hey, they have a Speed Force gun in the comics that they used before. And it steals Speed Force energy and it stops speedsters in their track. I mean, Gypsy could do that as well. And seeing as how you have a Gypsy and a Vibe, you could just do that. But you know what? Nah, let's just build a gun and just shoot Savitar with it. You know, instead of using two of the most powerful people in this show to just stop Savitar. It's called the Flash. It's not called the Gypsco. So if it is like the gun from the comic book, then that's going to be great to see. And I hope it just completely evaporates Savitar's armor. Because remember, he is a guy under there, right? He's not a Speed Force manifestation. There's a man under the armor. People keep forgetting that for some reason. So if we finally see him get shot with the gun, the Speed Force is like taken out of his system, or maybe it's just stunted or just partially blocked, whatever. The armor might actually disappear. We finally get to see who's under the armor. And I just want to say, I think Joe's going to shoot that dude. I think the second they find out who Savitar is, Joe's going to shoot that guy. Because if you remember in Flashpoint, Joe shot Edward Claris for trying to sneak up on Barry. And he didn't even know Barry that well in Flashpoint. What do you think he's going to do to a dude who's been trying to kill his daughter and threatening his loved ones and put his son in the Speed Force prison, even though it was partially Wally's fault? It was like 45% Wally's fault. Joe's not going to be happy. Joe's going to shoot that dude. The second the armor comes down, just bullets flying. SWAT team. He probably hired Oliver because Oliver kills people. And I liked it! So, I mean, that's just my opinion on what Joe West is going to do. And the gun and just the relation to the comic book, if you guys were interested, if they ever had a Speed Force gun. Yes, they have. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and let me know what you guys are excited for in this next episode. And I just want to let you guys know that the Q&A is going to have to come tomorrow because I forgot that today was Easter. So there's like stuff that's been going on. But it will be tomorrow for sure. So today's your last day for questions for tomorrow. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. You are amazing. If you're new, stick around, because why not? Have some faith in people and support channels with the last suffix of gasm. And I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.